Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be telling you why I think adoption is a better option than surrogacy. Here's my audience for today.
Grandpa,
Grandma,
brother,
Dad.
Parents have many options when it comes to adding children to their families. On occasion, couples and individuals choose between surrogacy and adoption. According to the Surrogacy vs. Adoption website, surrogacy and adoption are both rewarding options. There are many differences to take into consideration when choosing between the two. Both options have their own distinctive process, benefits, and challenges, so it is going to be up to the growing family to figure out which path of parenthood is the right one for them. Although I think the benefits of adoption outweigh choosing surrogacy. According to the Collins English Dictionary, surrogacy is when one woman arranges to give birth to a baby for another woman who is unable to have a baby herself. This birth mother then gives the baby to the other woman. According to the Challenges and Rewards of Surrogacy for Everyone Involved website, surrogacy can be complicated due to the complex medical procedures and surrogacy laws. The cost of surrogacy can be expensive because the number of people and services needed to successfully complete the process. Surrogacy is physically and emotionally demanding and requires a significant time commitment. With so many orphan children in the world, I think people should consider adoption over surrogacy. According to the What is Adoption website, adoption is a legally recognized lifelong relationship between a parent and a child. In the adoption process, the adoptive parent is legally responsible for the child's education, safety, health, and daily care. Adoption was created to meet the needs of children whose biological parents are unable to. Adoption gives deprived children the opportunity of having a loving family and good home and a better life. Across the U.S., there are many children that need loving and responsible people to become their parent. Adoption is everywhere. Even if it is not obvious, every day children are being adopted in families across the United States. For example, according to the Adoption Statistics website, there are about 400,000 children in the U.S. foster care system, and 100,000 are waiting to be adopted. Over 60% of foster care children spend 2 to 5 years in the system before being adopted. About 20% spend more than 5 years in the system before being adopted, and some never get adopted. Over 30,000 age out of the system every year, never getting a family. Typically, males outnumber females, and over half are older than 6. Only about 2% of Americans have adopted children. However, about 1/3 have considered it. 1 out of every 25 U.S. families have reported to having an adoptive child, while half of them also have biological children. Adoption positively changes the lives of children who are abandoned, orphaned, and neglected, unwanted, or abused. These children who have never known a loving or stable home are given the opportunity of a caring, nurturing family, which will not be an option for them if a parent chooses surrogacy. Adoptive parents are typically strong individuals who want a child they can love, care, and provide for. Most of these prospective parents are willing to go through the tenuous adoptive process to give a child a chance. When adopting a child, it is not easy as just signing paperwork and taking the child home. There are many components to the process. According to the Adoption Process website, before you're able to adopt, the family has to go through many screenings prior to approval. Only one of the most common screenings is the home study. This process involves assessing the family to make sure that the environment the child is being brought into is safe. Due to this process, adoptive children are guaranteed that their adoptive parents are ready for all aspects of parenthood and the ability to provide a stable home. This is not always a guarantee when surrogacy is chosen, since there is no screening process involved. Adoption can give children a real sense of permanency, which is something that they lack in their biological home or in the system. It also helps them deal with past trauma while learning to love and trust again. Over time, adoptive children are given the chance to flourish in their new homes, growing into responsible adults and making a positive impact on society. In addition to benefiting the child, adoption can also provide positive outcomes for the prospective parents. Adoption gives the opportunity of becoming parents when other methods of children to their family does not suit them. Their families that were deprived of children for any reason have the chance to build the family of their dreams. In certain situations, the family is even allowed to choose the child they would like to adopt, not an option for surrogacy. This can provide the family with happiness and pride. In some states, adoptive parents receive aid and the child qualifies for free college tuition. Placement in families also reduces foster care costs and the number of children waiting in the system to be adopted. Everyone has been touched by adoption in some way or another. Whether as a relative or a friend, most people have encountered someone who is familiar with adoption. Adoption isn't always easy and usually brings challenges, but the benefits are worth it in the end. Before choosing the right option for you and your family, please consider adoption. Thank you, everyone.
Very good.